Have you ever been pushed so far that fighting back felt like the only way to survive? I'm Jake, and in 6th grade, I was the quiet kid teachers liked because I never caused trouble. I kept my head down and tried to stay invisible. The problem was that invisible kids make easy targets. 3 boys in my grade chose me as theirs. The leader was Mike. He was bigger, louder, and always surrounded by 2 friends who backed him up. It started with shoves in the hallway and insults during recess. Then it turned into fights. Over a few months, they jumped me several times after school. Every time it happened, I went home bruised, humiliated, and terrified it would never stop. I avoided certain routes home and stopped hanging out with friends, but they always found me. After one of the beatings, something inside me snapped. I remember sitting in my room staring at my bruised hands and realizing that if I didn't do something, this would never end. The next day after school, I followed them, staying hidden while they walked home laughing like nothing had happened. 2 blocks from school, Mike split from the group and headed toward his house. My heart was pounding as I ran toward him. He turned around just as I reached him, but I didn't hesitate. I punched him with everything I had. He fell, and I kept swinging, fueled by months of fear and anger, until he started crying. Then I grabbed my backpack and walked home, shaking but feeling something I hadn't felt before control. The next day, his friends tried threatening me again. After school, I followed them like before. When Mike separated from them, I attacked him again and told him to leave me alone. Over the next few weeks, I kept finding him alone and attacking first. Eventually, he stopped fighting back and just tried to avoid me. 3 months later, I got home from school and heard a knock at the door. Mike was standing there with his mother. She told my parents I had been bullying him and beating him up for months. My dad asked if it was true. I told him everything, how Mike and his friends had beaten me up multiple times and how I started following him after school to fight back. Mike's mom turned to him and demanded to know if that was true. He stared at the floor and nodded. My dad apologized for how far things had gone and made me apologize to Mike. His mom made him apologize to me, and then they left. Afterward, my dad told me he understood why I fought back, but once they stopped bothering me, I should have stopped too. I was grounded for a week, though he admitted he probably would have done the same thing at my age. I never saw Mike again after that day, but I learned something that stayed with me: standing up for yourself can change everything, but knowing when to stop is just as important.